Hi, everyone. It's Miss Branch again, the art teacher, and we're going to continue with our project. In our last project, we learned how to do a resist. We learned how to draw lines with our white crayon, and we painted over them in the primary colors with the neutral color black. Then we got to mix the primary colors and made orange, green, and purple, and brown. We also drew wiggly line, diagonal, horizontal, and curve lines. On our other one, we drew spiral, and we drew scallop and zigzag and dotted and dash lines for our project. So now we're going to turn these into line monsters. So here's one of my line monsters here right now. And I made another one. And I made another one. And I made a lot. Another one, and another one, and another one. Well, we have 8 pieces, different colors. So let me go ahead and switch my camera so we can get started on our line monsters. All right. Let me hit the switch pen button. And you have my desk button. All right, so here we have, oh, that's a little crooked. Let's straighten this up. All right, so you're going to need your bag of wiggly eyes. You're going to need your glue stick. You're going to need your scissors. And of course, the papers from last week. Now, the first thing we have to do is cut our different colors apart. So I'm going to follow the lines in between the colors where we folded the paper. So I'm just going to follow that line. And it's okay if there's a little paint from the other color on it. It doesn't matter. And I'm going to follow this line. I'm going to follow this line. And so I have 4. Now, Ms. Branch probably forgot to go over how to use the scissors again. Now, remember that this small hole is for your thumb, and the big hole is for your index finger or middle finger, and then your pointer finger goes under the scissors to help you open and close. Some people may have a little trouble and need to put some more fingers in to help open and close, and that's okay too. Let me see. Let me finish cutting. So one, open and close, follow the line, open and close, follow the line. And then open and close, follow the line, open and close, and follow the line. Then open and close and follow the line. Now, you have 8 pieces of paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now here comes the hard part. You have to pick 2 to be the arms and the legs. You have to pick 2 to be the arms and the legs. I'm going to just pick these 2 that is on top. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to fold it in half. And I pinch, pinch, pinch. And I'm going to cut that line right there. One. Then it's easier to fold in half again. And I'm going to cut that line. And I'm going to fold in half again. These these are going to make long lines. So I'm going to make these my legs, I think. And it could be arms too. And I'm going to cut. So I have 1, 2 skinny ones. I got to make some more. Fold in half. Then cut on the line. Then fold in half. Cut on the line. fold in half, cut on the line. We got to repeat this a whole bunch of times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, and 2 more will give me 8. And you might have some left over, which is fine, because you can use it. We're going to save our scraps from all our projects because we can always use them again. So again, I'm going to fold in half, then cut on the line. Then I'm going to fold this piece in half. I just thought of something. I could fold in half this way and make these ones shorter. So I have long legs and short arms, or they could be long arms. I don't know yet. You know, this is the kind of things that as an artist, you get to decide. If you want to cut them this way, you can. You don't have to follow my directions exactly, because artists always comes up with other ideas while they're working. And it's good to experiment and try something. Tell you what, I'll make these ones long and I'll make these ones the short way. Because you can come up with, you might come up with a new way. So again, fold in half and then cut on the line and then fold in half, then cut on the line. And now I'm gonna fold this one this way, fold in half horizontal. And I'm gonna make shorter arms. Or they could be short legs. Fold in half, fold in half. I could leave them like this. They're kind of big. Or I could fold them in half again. Totally up to you. You're the artist. You get to decide. Let's see. And I'm going to hurry up and do all my cuts. And cut. And fold. I'm gonna leave these ones kind of thick. And cut. And fold. And cut. Now, you can make some of them oval shape, like I did this one. You can make some zigzag cuts. And I use the extra zigzags I cut off to make teeth for my other ones. I even cut some zigzags in the arms and legs. You get to decide how many wiggle eyes you want to use. And I use my black crayon to draw the mouth. Let's see. When I cut this one, I decided to cut an arch. And I used the extra pieces to make shoes and horns. You're going to use up all your scraps. And then I decided to give him eyebrows. This is another one I made into. Oh, his arm fell off. I have to find it. You know what? You can make them with more than just 2 arms. You don't have to have 2 arms. This one I did a scallop line and then I cut it. And then this one, I took those scallop lines I cut and added it to this. And I just some of that blue and I made this one have a beak nose. And I made legs and I folded them. You get to do all kinds of stuff. You get to come up with your own imagination. Now, I'll do a couple with you and then you can do the rest by yourself. Let's see. This is my first piece of paper on my stack. Let's see. I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to cut the corners off. 1, 2. Now, do I want the body to be this way? Oh, that'd be cool. Let's see. I could give it long leg, long arms. Oh, I could do short arms. I think I'll do long legs, short arms. Okay, so let me go ahead and use my glue, twist it up just a little bit. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue. And I'm going to give it a short arm. And a little bit of glue. The short arms. And then a little bit of glue for my long leg and a little bit of glue there for my other long leg. Now I'm gonna let this dry and I'm gonna come back and put some eyes on it in just a few moments. I'll put this off to the side and let's see this one. What do I want to do? Oh, you know what? Since it's all round and spirally, guess what? I'm gonna cut around these spirals. Oh, cut and cut and cut and cut and cut and cut. You can make it up as you go. It does not have to look like Miss Branches. You can make up come up with all kinds of ideas. Make up. Oh, it kind of looks like a bunny now. It looks like bunny ears a little bit. Do I want to cut the bottom? I think I'm gonna leave the bottom like that. And let me see. Where do I want to put the arm? Ooh, really long arms and short legs. Oh, or I can make these the legs. What do you think? I think I'm gonna let these be the feet. And I just give it really long edge. Oh, you know what? I'm going to cut a little bit and give it some fingers. I'm just gonna cut some little lines and bend them a little bit so you can see my fingers. You can come up with all kinds of cool ideas. Yours does not have to look like Miss Branches because you're an artist too. When you create something, that makes you an artist. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do another one. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bend it so those are the feet. I'm gonna cut a little line here. So those are my feet. So I got 1 foot, 2 feet. I'm gonna call it hypno because there's a spiral and the zigzag. Oh, I didn't cut fingers on this side. Let me cut some fingers. 1, 2, 3. It gave me 4 fingers by cutting 3 lines. Yep. All right, so I'm gonna come back and put eyes on that in a minute. Let's see, what's another thing? I'm keeping all my scraps because I can use these scraps on my next one. Let me think. Let's see. Now, let me show you how to do an arch in case you want to do an arch, which is like half of an oval. So all I'm going to do is just cut off these corners and this corner. And then this part up here, I'm just going to nibble that corner, nibble that corner, nibble. And when I say nibble, I just mean little small bites with the scissors. The scissors taking small bites. So now I have an arch shape and my glue fell on the floor. Let me get that. And let's see. I can give it some long legs. I can, ooh, not the purple. Where'd the red go? Where did I put my scraps? Oh, they're underneath. Let me move them out the way. I could give it red ears because I had the red scrap from the red one that I cut. Let's see. Let me put the ears on this side and this side. Yeah, I like that better. Kind of look like cat ears. Ooh, you know what? I can give it a black and yellow leg. And then I could give it, well, I didn't cut any of these small, but I could cut this small. Let me cut this in half. And I could give it a black and yellow arms, just like that. So now, of course, let me get my glue. Put a little bit down. There we go. And a little bit down. There we go. I'm gonna squeeze up just a little bit, little bit. Little bit. Now, one thing about gluing, you see me pressing kind of hard. You could also rub it a little bit and it will stick. So watch this. Rub a little bit. Rub it in a little circle on the glue and it sticks better because it gives it a chance for the glue to and the paper to bond a little better. So let me do this and then rub a little bit. And so I have another one. And let me go ahead and show you guys how to put the eyes on. Now, Miss Branch already opened her bag of eyes, but your bag is going to look like this. And you might ask your mom or your dad or whoever you're around for a little Ziploc bag so you don't lose your eyes, because we're going to need eyes again for more projects. And you can decide which ones you want to use. You can use big eyes or little eyes. So I'm going to put these eyes up to the side because I already have my bag open. That's going to be somebody else's bag when they need it. Let's see. Oh, I can give it one eye. Oh, I can give it a big eye and a little eye. Oh, I like that. That's funny. So I'm going to go ahead and give it an eye and rub a little bit. And then give it another eye and rub a little bit. Now, where's my black crayon? I forgot to remind you that you needed your black crayon for this. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and give him a mouth. It's not a scary monster, so I give it a smile. Now, if you want to put some teeth, the little pieces left over, you can glue those down for teeth. I'm not going to give this one teeth. I just want him to be happy. So you don't need no scary monster teeth. Or you could do some square teeth like I did on one of mine. So there's one. And let's see. Since he's hypno here, I want to put the eyes up there. Let me put some little tiny eyes. And get some tiny eyes this time. Ooh, I can do 3 eyes. That'll look interesting. Oh, and you know what? I'm going to give it a circle for a mouth. I'm going to color that in with my black crayon. You could come up with all kinds of cool ideas too. I'm just going to draw one line for glue, and then I'm going to rub and put these on so that they will stick. Rub it a little bit. Rub it a little bit. So you guys can keep going and come up with all kinds. I think I want some big eyes on this one too. I'm gonna put both big eyes on this one. Ooh, my glue. When this happens and it gets all squishy, just rub your hand around it and put the glue on top. That way, when you put the top back on, it doesn't stick to the sides and you're not losing glue. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab these 2 big ones and rub a little bit and rub a little bit. Now I have to let them sit off of this. Oh, I need to give them a mouth. Let's see. I know I'm going to do zigzag line. Yeah, and color in my zigzag lines. Give them a zigzaggy mouth. Yeah. So now I have 3 of my monsters done. But I can't wait to see what you guys can do. You're going to have 3 more. Let's see. You can cut them any kind of shape. You can make them triangles. You can leave them rectangles. You can make them oval. You can make them wide. Yeah, they don't have to just go up and down. Let me do a wide one real quick. Let me see. I'm going to, oh, I know, I'll do the zigzag triangles. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. And now, let's see, some arms. And some legs. And now I'm going to glue it down. And when that glue, sometimes you might have to glue it onto your paper. I'm going to share this glue because that's a lot of glue right there. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Let's see, what kind of mouth did I did? A circle, a zigzag, just a smile. And you know what? I'm going to do a square, a rectangle mouth. And color that in. And then give some eyes. And again, rub it a little bit. So I can't wait to see what you post on your pictures about your monsters that you make. And you can make all kinds of monsters. Now, granted, Miss Brand still has 2 left over, but I think you guys get the idea. So let me switch cameras again. So, making line monsters. You can come up with any kind of idea you want. You can save all of your scraps and add them on. I can't wait to see what you do. All right, everyone, you and your line monsters, we will see you later for the next project. Bye.